In the kingdom of Ufoma, there lived a prince so rich that even the wind carried the scent of his gold wherever he walked at dawn. His name was Prince Tobechukwu Eze, tall, dark-skinned, with sharp eyes like an eagle and a jaw carved by the hands of the gods themselves. But Prince Tobechukwu had a problem that no amount of gold could solve. Every woman who came close wanted the crown, never the man. He sent away the 10th suitor that season. She had whispered to her friend that she wanted the palace, treasury more than the prince himself. That night the prince sat alone on the palace roof, staring at the moon, and asked the stars one honest question: is real love possible? His only friend, the old palace advisor Baba Ose, found him there and sat beside him quietly, saying nothing for a very long time. Finally, Baba Ose spoke. "My prince," he said slowly, "a man wearing gold will never know who loves the man beneath the gold." The prince turned slowly and stared at the old man. Something shifted in his eagle eyes, the kind of shift that comes before a great decision. 3 days later, Prince Tobechukwu disappeared. He left behind his robes, his gold, his title, and walked into the world as a simple farmer's son. He called himself Tobe, just Toby. He carried a simple cloth bag and wore the rough cotton clothes of a young man with nothing. He walked for 2 days until he reached the village of Agba, a small farming community nestled between the river and a forest of ancient Iroko trees. The village was poor but alive with something the palace had long forgotten: people, who laughed without reason and helped each other without being asked. On his 3rd morning in Agba, Toby went to the riverside to fetch water and heard the most unusual sound: a woman arguing with a river. She was telling the river it had no right to take her pot, that she needed it to cook her father's medicine before sunrise tomorrow morning. Her name was Amara Obi, 25 years old, with skin the color of warm mahogany, wide, fearless eyes, and a smile that rearranged the whole sky. Toby did not think. He dropped his pot and waded into the river, chasing the clay vessel through the current until his fingers finally caught it. He came back dripping and breathless, holding the pot out to her. She stared at him for one long moment. Then she burst out laughing. It was not polite laughter or performance laughter. It was the deep, helpless kind that comes from a person who has forgotten to pretend to be dignified. Toby watched her laugh and felt something crack open in his chest, something that had been locked shut since the day he first wore a crown. She thanked him and told him her name. He told her his. "Just Tobe." She nodded and said, "Just Tobe, you are completely ridiculous, but thank you." Toby found work on a